Hi, I'm getting everything set up for the set that I'm going to play tonight. It's both part of Modular Monday and the Synthon 909 event. And so I've been working on just figuring out the different parts of what I'm going to play and how they should all fit together. So just an overview, I have, because it's the 909 that we're celebrating this time, I'm using my TR6S to just use a standard 909 kit. And so here, let me pull some of those things back out. So I'm keeping it pretty simple. And then kind of in the order of what you can hear next, I have the Strega here on channel 2 in this mixer. And I'm just using it to do a continuous drone plus a little bit of texture to it. I've got things patched up so that we can hear kind of more feedback and less. I can play around with the sort of length of the pitch there too. Kind of pull it back into the mix. And then the next thing that I have in here is the DFAM. And really, especially because it's Modular Monday, I try to not get everything necessarily to a finished point, but to where I know that I can play around a lot with different options and shape the sound kind of in different ways as I go. So kind of bring it down to just this very short tap into something where we can really hear the resonance there. But for how I'm going to start with it, I'm going to kind of pare it back so that when I shift over to it, it doesn't immediately just kind of add too much at once. The plants are here really just for decoration, but sometimes they're kind of helpful to keep the chords from getting in the way of other stuff. So then patched up with the DFAM, I have the Mother-32. And there's a lot of distortion on it right now because I'm using the chroma console, and I've kind of dialed in as much glitchiness as possible. I suppose we could get even glitchier here, but I wanted to still kind of be able to hear the underlying tone. And I may change what I have set here at some point, just to kind of give it different characters. And then my other part is the no coast. And I have that running through the microcosm also for texture. Some of these really mesh nicely with the linear FM that I have here. Which I can kind of dial up and down. This is the random operator here, and then I'm using the mixer to just kind of control how much I feed. And I've also got that going into the cutoff here. Again, just to add a little bit more movement to it. And since I'm actually only triggering this here on the second step, I can use the decay to control how much of the pattern we hear. And it gets kind of chaotic with some of these options, but Interrupt could be nice, actually. This, the blocks option. So I'll probably kind of shuffle some of the settings here too. But let's put this all kind of back where we want to start. I like that. Yeah, I'll definitely play with that. Not entirely sure about the drum pattern. I might remove that fill. Maybe I just need to add a little bit more shuffle. No. We'll see. I may just take that part out. But yeah, basically that's it. I don't have the mini tower plugged in right now, and I haven't even turned on the SP442 Mark II, so I probably won't be making use of that tonight, although I do have it set up to work with my Iwi. See if I can show it without knocking things over. This guy. I can use it with the 404 as a looper, so I may pull something like that in, but this is enough. I only have an hour set to do, so this has enough variation that I think I can work with it. So yeah, and then I'm planning to come back and film something maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, and just talk about how all of this is working for me and what I'm planning to do next, because I know that I'm going to rotate the drum machine out and probably be focusing on a little bit more noise and texture sorts of things for a couple of months. I like to Just, rotate different gear in and out, give myself different ideas, different ways I can think about shaping sound and, different kinds of things that I'm interested in. I'm always learning something, especially if I take something out and then put it back in, I can really see like what I've learned from other tools that I'm using that can go into that. So I'm kind of excited for that. I mean, playing the set tonight is going to be fun, but the part where I get to change things and I love actually rewiring everything. So I'm excited about that. But anyhow, I'll talk to you later. Bye. For me, biking and making music have a lot in common. Keeping in the habit means that there's momentum, and it isn't a big deal to just go do it. It's important to keep my things ready to go. Otherwise, a small task, like putting air in the tires or needing to dig out my gear, can be enough to stop me from doing anything today. And I think fitness matters. If I haven't picked up the flute in a week, I don't jump right into a full practice session. I do some warm-ups and play something familiar. My first bike ride of the year is just going to be a lap around the neighborhood, not a long trek. I think of these core practices as a kind of comfort food, and it's useful for electronic musicians too. You don't have to start with the most complex version of things. Maybe all you need is to play a sound, listen to it, and let it lead you to the next step.